Okay, so in this video, we're going to go over two word problems that have to do with solving equations. So this first one says that the length of a rectangle is 5 meters greater than the width. The perimeter is 150 meters. Find the width and the length. So if I look at this, I know the least about the width. They didn't tell me anything about the width, so that's what I'm going to make my variable. So x is going to represent the width. I know a little bit more about the length of the rectangle. They told me the length of the rectangle is 5 more than the width. So I know that the length is 5 greater, 5 more, than whatever the width is. If I'm calling the width x, the length is 5 plus x, 5 plus whatever x is. So to write my equation, I need to remember what the formula for the perimeter of a rectangle is. If I've got a rectangle and I know the length and I know the width, the perimeter is if I just added all these up. And so I have 2 lengths and 2 widths. The length I know is 5 plus x, and the width I know is x. So if I add all these up, I get that the perimeter, which they told me is 150 meters, is equal to 2 lengths, the length is 5 plus x, and 2 widths, the width is just x. So if I do this out, 2 times 5 is 10, 2 times x is 2x, plus the 2 widths equals 150 on the left side, and 10 plus 4x on the right side. And so I get, by solving, that x has to be 35 meters. So the width of this rectangle is 35 meters, which means that the length of the rectangle is 5 more than the width. So the length of this rectangle is 40 meters. So those are the length and the width of my rectangle. In this problem, I have a 12-inch candle and an 18-inch candle that are both lit at the same time. So the 12-inch candle is burning at a rate of 0.5 inches every hour, and the 18-inch candle burns 2 inches every hour. At what time will the two candles be the same height? So essentially, they're asking for how many hours have gone by. So I need to see when the first candle is the same height as the second candle. So the first candle started off being 12 inches, and then it's decreasing by ½ an inch, so 0.5 inches per hour. So every hour it goes down 5.5 inches. The second candle started off as 18 inches and is decreasing at a rate of 2 inches every hour. So this is my equation that I want to solve. So if I add 2x to both sides, I get 12 plus 1.5x equals 18. Subtract 12 from both sides, 1.5x equals 6. And then divide both sides by 1.5. So I get x is 9 hours. The question asks, at what time will the two candles be the same height? So 6 p.m. is when it was lit, and I want to add 9 hours to that. So 6 p.m., 9 hours after that would be 3 a.m. in the morning. Please don't leave your candles lit until 3 a.m. in the morning, but that is when the two candles will be the same height.